Okay, my friends, so today we're going to be learning about color mixing and labeling. And we're going to learn how to use our colors in a sentence. So our content objective today is students are going to be able to correctly mix, label, and utilize primary and secondary colors in a sentence with 90% accuracy. And our language objective is students are going to be able to orally describe and discuss your colors of different objects found around the room with other students and name them correctly. So first, we're going to need 3 color paints. We're going to need our red, and I have a label, R-E-D, red. We have yellow as our second, right here, Y-E-L-L-O-W. And we have blue, B-L-U-E. That's all we need today, guys. So these colors are our first colors we're using, right? So the big word that we're going to use with these are primary. They are primary colors, they are first. Now, we're going to get secondary colors. Secondary just means number 2, second in line. So we start with primary, we work up to secondary. So I already put my paint on my plate. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to make sure with your paintbrush to make sure to get an even amount of your paint of both colors. So I will show you what that looks like here in a minute. So I'm gonna start just with that amount of red, and then I'm gonna take roughly the same amount of yellow, and I'm going to mix that into my red, and I will show y'all how it makes a totally new color. Make sure I get enough. And it'll take a minute. You gotta make sure it all mixes in correctly. And here we go. Okay, so I'm just making sure it's all mixed in real well. Now looking at my plate, you can see 4 colors now, right? So we have our blue that we talked about, our red we talked about, our yellow. This is orange. I got orange by mixing my red and my yellow, which means orange, right here, O-R-A-N-G-E, is a secondary color, which means it comes from red and yellow primary colors. So orange is our second, right? All right, next, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna clean my brush off because I have a lot of paint on it, right? And I wanna make sure I get the right color for my next one. Next, I'm gonna use yellow and blue, and we're gonna figure out that secondary color. How's that sound? Cool? Cool. So, same thing, same amount of both colors. It doesn't matter which one you start with. I'm gonna say that. It really does not matter as long as you have the same amount of color for each. So I have my yellow right there. I'm gonna clean it off so I can get my blue real quick. Blue, mix it over here. And this one, it actually is a lot easier to see the difference almost immediately, depending on how much of each color you have. I need a little bit more yellow. Here we go. There we go. Now, I did this one a little too close to my yellow splotch, so it's a little hard to see, but that's okay. Well, we're gonna make it work. It's not hard to see, it's just they mix together. So, now you can see my green popping up. I have my label right here, G-R-E-E-N, for green, right here. So green is a secondary color to blue and yellow, okay? Blue and yellow are primary, they're number 1, they're first. Green is second, it's secondary. So I am now gonna do our last color of the day with blue and red. And if I am being really honest with y'all, this is like my favorite color, or one of them. Blue is my favorite, but this one is my second favorite. So I'm gonna take a little bit of blue, a little bit of red. We're gonna mix it all up together. Ooh, make sure you get the same amount on both colors. And mix, 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 mix. And this one, I'm not gonna mix it all the way because you already see the color change because it's really pretty. So this color right here, you see we have 6 colors now. This is purple. Purple is secondary to blue and red. Now we use colors all the time when we're talking about things, right? We may look over and say, hey, that door is what? Blue, red, orange, white, whatever. So what we're doing today, our activity together, is we're gonna have a worksheet. It's double-sided. You're doing this side with all of these items. You're gonna do that one together as a group at your table, okay? You're gonna answer these questions. I gave you a word bank so you know how to spell them because you're awesome. And then we're gonna flip it over and you get to paint and do your own on this side.